was on YouTube. One sec.
I'm watching.
Alright, stream is actually on.
I just got the notification.
Okay, so let's check YouTube. Alright, we are live on YouTube. And now we should be okay. I'm just gonna hit play the song and let's go. Hi Doug, hi sir. Alright, I hope you
All
like the
that
song.
glitters, isn't that gold what we need? It's the persistence that we plants the seed. A rose blooms, sweet by any name, but the effort is where you stake your claim. Honesty is more than gold, it's deeper still. Success is byproduct of your efforts, grows in time and will show up. Don't chase the shine, the real treasure is found in the climb. Ask and seek, the world is your stage, but don't let the glitter lock you in a cage. If you persist and play it true, success will find its way to you. Honesty is more than gold, it's deeper still. Success is byproduct of your efforts, grows in time and will show up. Don't chase the shine, the real treasure is found in the climb. Honesty is more than gold, it's deeper still. Success is byproduct of your efforts, grows in time and will show up. Don't chase the shine, the real treasure is found in the climb. In the climb. Ask and seek, the world is your stage, but don't let the glitter lock you in a cage. If you persist and play it true, success will find its way to you. Honesty is more than gold, it's deeper still. Success is byproduct of your efforts, grows in time and will show up. Don't chase the shine, the real treasure is found in the climb. In the climb.
Alright, welcome everyone. This is Evan. A little bit late stream. I have a little bit back problem, back issues, guys. I was just being knocked out, but I am back. On the room, just me and Doug been speaking. We've been trying to go live. Anyhow, we are live. Hopefully, you like that song, and hopefully, you'll enjoy the second part of yesterday's stream. As mid stream, as you know, I had a power cut and then dropped stream off. Normally, I would relaunch it again because that stream was already about an hour long. So we will do the second part, maybe even do third part on this automation series. I share my screen so you can also follow along. And if I missed anything and you know a little bit something that I made a mistake, please also let me know. Welcome everyone. As usual, this is Evan, behalf of Ultimate Emails team. I thank you for watching live or a replay. Welcome. And if you are finding us just on the internet, please reach out to us if you think that what we have, what we do, any useful to you. Reach out to us and see what we can do and help you out. That being said, thank you so much for everybody who's joined us lately, guys. I do apologize personally. I missed one of you call today, as I was totally knocked out. But I did. As soon as I get up, I replied to you. Please make sure that we can meet up tomorrow as the time what we said, and so we can have a little bit time together, and I show you my screen and kind of help you to get yourself familiarized with your systems. And that being said, we definitely we are kind of live, guys. It's just me. The last few hours I've been totally knocked out, but whole system is going, guys. We are really non-stop, kind of still foot on the pedal, and make sure, literally, just send us that domain you need to use. Add your domain to Cloudflare as usual. Send us your Cloudflare login details, and you can do this in two ways. One, you can just make an API and send us your API key and the domain that you want to use. Just let us know. That's two. Two, you can send us your Cloudflare login details, as we don't really build this on your server. We don't get into your existing infrastructure, and goes everything goes basically through the Cloudflare. And Cloudflare is like exchange between us and you, basically. It's safer for you and safer for us to build a system and maintain and everything else. So that being the normal kind of setup we follow. And meantime, keep it in touch with us, and obviously join the members room, and as well as please send me your affiliate link after kind of you get in, so I can also add you to the kind of monthly members email, weekly members email I do send, uh, so we can add your link to the same kind of like email, hopefully get you some traffic, and hopefully introduce you to more and more people, especially when you start in your system as kind of new and you live slow and you want to kind of still send some traffic to your links. And let me know, and just make a doc for your first 30 days. Doesn't matter really how many emails that you kind of send me, want me to send for you guys. Long is really not over, kind of like, well, I mean, let's say you want to send at least 4 or 5 emails a week or something like that, and just let me know. I can help you till actually your systems get up to the full speed. So initial kind of stages are a little bit slow, as you know, and but I'm here to help you guys. I have the system already warmed up and all that, so it's no problem for me to make an email and send it with your links in, at least few of them, to just kind of get you going. And of course, I look forward to see what you guys can do, and look forward to working with you. And well, as congratulations to everybody who's got the account. Like I mentioned, really, this is nothing to do with kind of system me being late. It was just I'm not feeling too good with back pains. But guys, I'm really really excited, honestly, for you guys, because the system that you guys getting from us is just, honestly, for me, it's just been absolutely jam of a tool to use last few years, and I hope that is bringing you the pleasure and take stress away from you as well. But anything that really you want to do with the system, you can do, guys. And of course, it's not a new thing, guys. We just didn't invent the software. There are so many people using it and so much education about it out there. As you know, we use open source Moetic for just email process, but the rest of the stuff that we have is basically extra stuff that we building and adding onto Moetic email, so it makes the job easy for us to utilize, especially when we are doing such really massive numbers of send. And absolutely, it's no joke, guys. We personally send billions and billions of emails every period of every 24 hours. Uh, and currently, the network wise, we have so many active systems. Literally, we do not. I personally, first thing that I looked before I kind of even got into internet and my phone, I was kind of like observing and checking, see if there's anything that we have blocked or not working or giving me kind of like alerts. So far, we have a dashboard on green, and I will also demonstrate that when I log on to my system and we continue the second part of this automation. And I hope yesterday's stream, obviously, just before till is cut off, kind of give you some really scope what we are talking on today's stream. So if you really don't know what we are talking, please watch yesterday's video and then watch this one after, and you will catch up. But let's go ahead and bring system up and continue part two where we left. Far as my memory kind of goes, we were doing some automations and we will get back into that. So let's shut this one off here and let's bring a system back up. So I will try do my best, not really make that long. So we were here yesterday. As you can see, we made this form and we already kind of had some kind of testing of that form and views and whatnot. So back into the automation. Once more, I just want to give you a little bit quick overview of what is really you need to have in order to have automation. So yesterday we made a form, we made a landing page, and we made a campaign. So let's go have a look. So as you can see, our form was this. Let me just kind of open that, and let's also open a tab for landing pages here. Of course, we'll need login. So we have this landing page, and this was our form on this landing page here. So we had the form, and we also set up in a segment, if you remember. And this was basically our segment. We have no contact. Obviously, if somebody sign up, we should get contact, but you're not going to see contacts in here till they verified, because we set the form in order to verify the whoever put the email in. They have to verify before we add them to the segment. So it's get a hold, and that doesn't show up as a number, but as soon as they verify, then it obviously become real and it stays there. So let's go ahead and look into this campaign once more. But before just we do the campaign, going back, I think we will make one because didn't save. So we have the form, we have a segment, but we do not have a campaign yet. So let's make simple one, and hopefully you will enjoy this. So let's just call this one, we call this one TA. I'm just going to put a few letters in here so we know, and so I can delete. Category, as you know, as usual, you can make one if you want, especially if it's niche based. I highly recommend you just make category and just make new one. And let's just call this one TA, something like that, and that will be our category. Oh, it's already probably exists. Oh yeah, right. So let's save this one. Let me see why it's giving. Okay. Because I have to publish it. I have to give a name. Something like. I'm just gonna make it a little bit different. And create. Let's create. This one is backwards. Ta-ta. Alright, now it works. So campaign, and here now we have a campaign form. That's what we're gonna select first, and our campaign form was, I think, 80 or something. Okay, this one here, and this is beginning our kind of automation. Now you have this kind of workspace in here. You could drag this anywhere to start. Uh, Totally up to you. You can also redesign this area, your automation. So if you want to go down like tree, or you can go sideways, it's totally up to you. I just like basically start from the top, go bottom. So we have this campaign. Now what? So first thing that we want to do, obviously, from this, we want to set up some kind of workflow, and as all start from this plus button this side, and you can also start from this plus button, which is will give you the contact sources. In our case, right now we just want the contact source to be from the form, and then this side, you can also have contact segments. Obviously, from contact source you can select the segment as the only choice left because we're using the form already, and either way is that you can have the segment. So we have this ready to go, and let's just actually add a segment and contact segment. I'm just going to put, let's just put a sample one in here. I'm just going to put that. So this could be, now we have segment, we have basically our form is going to collect emails and push emails to the segment eventually, and then we're going to automate from here, but and also we're going to automate from the form. So you have these two options. You can start automation from here. It gives you exact same option that's on the segment. When they get in there after they verify, they will be in there, which is on here will be normally we will be sending second and third and fourth emails, not the first. And here we will be sending the first email that they need to verify, and when they verify, we system gotta push them to the segment. So I hope you get an idea. So we have list, we have form, we have actions we need to take, and on this one we just want to send, you can see in here the very good the very good setup will be first. Obviously we just gotta send them that kind of first email to them, and that will be immediate email, and you could select any of the emails that you set up for this campaign. So I'm just going to use this example of 1, 2, 3 emails, and this will be first email that as soon as they sign up, this is the one will be kind of going to them, and you just add, of course you can add name in here, this is just for you to see, and you just add this, and now we have basically if they sign up, we're going to send them this email, and soon as then they receive this email, we can make a workflow. But whole idea is this first email after they sign up to be basically confirmation email, so we can send them to basically landing thank you page, or thank you for subscribing, thank you for kind of verifying your email. So that's the idea here, to try to really make this work in a way that you can set it up just once and you don't have to really do it again over and over again. So we have basically right now this kind of workflow pretty easy, as you can see, is not really that technical, and I try to do it as simple as possible, that I know is just basically a few blocks you need to do in order to get automation going. So we send this email, and obviously we imagine that we set it up so after they receive this email, that email got to go to them, they got to click a place to verify. When they verify, the email got to redirect them to the landing page, and telling them thank you, and then obviously in thank you page you can kind of present some other stuff, and as well as obviously whole idea is welcoming them and then giving them a gift first. So the idea is literally taking them to the thank you page to gift them. because they reward. Like ideas to reward them, even that let's say we give in a lead magnet way, and they got a lead magnet, but now you're taking them to the kind of thank you page. Let's actually give them something else extra, and they not expect it. So when they go to the landing page, normally they expected two things: one, to see what's there; two, is what can this be kind of doing after they basically initially got this lead magnet from us. So the whole idea really what it is, because they already got a lead magnet, be very, very kind of good, essential good really lead nurturing way of doing is will be another reward, and another reward, even like let's say we sending them this gift. So when they have this gift, and that gift going to be another link, it was going to send them another page, which is if they landed on that page, they're going to have another gift. So literally whole idea is send these people that they signing up at least for 8-9 emails. You just keep rewarding them. You don't want to sell anything to them. You don't want to literally mention any pitching. The whole idea is you just keep rewarding for a few emails, and then after a few emails, when you send your money link, guess what happens? They already kind of you already trained mind that, oh, okay, this person actually sent me so many good things, and they'll end up clicking the link and check that out. So that's one thing really that people don't do, and I highly recommend you guys try, and we'll try kind of do similar thing here. So next email, and next email, obviously we're going to send this email to this guys. So if they, then we can set up like if they open, they can go into the one queue. If they didn't open, they can go to the other queue. And if they didn't react at all after a certain time, yeah, you can remove them from your list, your segment, and all that kind of stuff. You can run on the automations in here. Pretty kind of, you could scale this up really many different ways. You can branch it off afterwards. But whole idea is really capture first, reward, 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 and then kind of like apply really 80-20 or even 30-70 rule. Give them 70% of the value and then 30% with commercial intent, till they become really kind of good, valuable clients, and you actually serving them well. Uh, and then most of the emails supposed to be rewarding stuff, not just keep selling. Let's try kind of do that, and I'm sure you will improve lead retention and unsubscribe, and as well as kind of in happy reporting, people receiving your email. Normally you get increased everything basically. So the next thing we want to do in here, obviously you see like every time we click on this pluses, doesn't matter which part of the UI you are at, you have presented with this three options. And on the system document, guys, you can go through all this. There is like literally tons of stuff, and as well as my own previous videos, well as anything to do with Moetic that you want to do with automation, you can kind of check out. There's literally tons of videos out there. So simplest will be like literally we send this email, and we just got a line of few emails, and then you take it on from there. And any point you can come, so this is going to be our second, and this is going to be obviously different. I just want to send this second email not a day after, but a few hours after, guys. Let's say they were already signed up, but this is few hours later, and we're going to send this, and that's basically it. So we have two emails now. 4 hours later we're going to send this one, after they signed up. Like basically when they sign up, if you have an enough 4 or 6 hours is good enough time to email that person, and with whatever you got to do with next email. So now it's been 4 hours obviously, and we're going to make another email, this one again is going to be alternate time, and this is once more is going to be let's say 8 hours later. This is just basically 8 hours later, and then the whole idea is now we kind of remind this person. So this our third email, for example, and then let's say make another one, and we're going to this time we're going to make this one is once more irrelevant, and this time we're going to say 12 hours. So every 4 hours or 8 hours we can do, and obviously after 12 hours then we can say okay, send them 2 days later or 1 day. So let me just add this confirmation email in here to just show you. So let's do another one. So this one will be a day later, right? So this will be again alternate time, and this time we select 1 day, and then I'm just going to send him this one just basically Friday and Thursday and Friday, and then we can add, let's say this one here. So as you can see, very simple. So our form is going to collect email, and if it was just through the form alone, let's say we took the segment off here. So let's say you're collecting and you're collecting basically all the emails, and you're sending those emails with the page links and stuff, and you came to the point, you say okay, now I want to really know which one of these people kind of vote and which people react and all that. So you can basically do that straight from here again. So you can go back on the plus, and you can see you have condition, you have decision, and you have also actions. So you can see the condition, and you can select condition. You see what's here: contact segment, contact tag. You can apply any of these conditions to this form now. So it has active notification, has valid email address, so on and so forth. You can see, and also gives us opportunity in here that we can tag. We can basically even create a field value for the form, so somebody sign up, you can automatically reward them with the points and all that kind of stuff, so you know on your list that you have a valid contact list and is a kind of active one. So the first thing will be is obviously has a valid email address, and then the second one will be the contact tags. The third one will be contact segments. So we can basically go here and click a contact segment and select that contact segment we wanted. I think something like this, IG. So imagine this is our contact segment we want, so we're gonna add that. So we have a contact segment now, and also remember we have this part still here, still gives us that contact segment. So you can also see in here which segment you want to select. So long as you get segment set up for it, you can select any of them. Let's say my segment was this for this. I can also add that in here. Now I have actually the segment. As you can see, now we have some different option available to play around to how we want to really this automation be able to kind of separate stuff, separate the leads for us. So we have this contact segment. We also have another kind of option in here. So if you go onto the same decision tree, so you can also tag this kind of contact. So we can also tag this guy. We could say, oh well, this is the new, I'm calling 77 new. So this is the kind of your tags. So anything you're building from this, as you can see now, you can see what kind of like possible here. So we can go back on here. We can also look a little bit more conditions. Remember, these conditions all apply to the form. So you can also do this contact campaigns, So you can choose, if you done the campaign membership, you can choose that campaign membership in here. You can also apply directly to it, and of course you can filter by date and all that good stuff. So you can do that. You can also go back on conditions, um, go through this kind of files, like literally availability, what's in here. But anything that you don't see in here, you can also make a custom field to show up in here, so you can apply to the form, especially if you have very specific kind of custom tag you want to create or custom condition you want for the form. Imagine you're running a form as with a survey, not just email capture, so you can do that. And the next part, the has a valid email address. Of course, you want to has a valid email address, and you add that. So every time we add in, so I want you to take a notice in here. So I'm gonna line those up like so. So uh, every time we're creating stuff, especially for kind of filters or triggers that we want to apply this form, it gives you kind of two entry points. So as you can see, the red is, let's say we selecting the people then react. The green that we selecting the people react, they can go kind of literally like down the trees. Same as with this, the tags that you applied, if they react, they can go down this. And then if they didn't, kind of, they can go and you can change the tag later on, obviously remove them and all that kind of stuff from the list, if that's what you really want. So next part, let's go again. This side we go look in decision side. So in decision side, you say submitted form, visited page, downloaded, requested content, all this. So you can also do that. So the dynamic content part is pretty also interesting, because you can set up the first email, and that email itself can be another form. So like will be another form. Hey, we sending you this. You want to, you request this, please. In order for me to send you this, you need to fill this form up, and you capture more information of them before you send this basically dynamic content. But obviously they submit the form, we take action, and obviously they visit page, we take action. So if they visit page, we can create a kind of your URL in here, and you will track that URL and will show up in here. They've visited that page and who referred, as all that as well. So you can find that out. You can also limit how many times they can visit that page. Obviously, if his page is commercial intent, you don't want to limit anything. But if it's just one-time thing, that yes, you can limit that. So you can basically add those. But right now we don't need to do that, and we're going to apply some more actions in here, and so you can see what we got in here. So the whole holistic idea for this will be, now when they sign up, first option should be literally just send that first email, let them go through this, because the first 8-9 emails, imagine that really you got lined up, they are just really offered value, and you don't have to do that much. But after that, obviously you need to know what's going on, like how far they're going down the funnel, are they active, are they inactive on this kind of workflow. So let's go ahead and actually add a few more. Remember, we applying this stuff, all will be applied to this form, guys. Whatever you're doing in here will apply to the form, not to the segment. Just remember, we're building the tree into this. So change campaigns, right? Do not contact. So do not contact will apply most definitely in most cases. So what the reason is, says do not basically contact. Whole idea is that they have to verify before we send them second and third emails. So what you want to do is do not contact. You select the channel is going to be email, and the reason will be waiting waiting for confirmation. So we holding this people first, waiting for confirmation, and you basically do that. And now we have do not contact. So it doesn't matter who signs up, system is not going to contact them if you apply this. If you apply this do not contact till they kind of like verified, they either got to go the segment in here, or they gotta get hold till we actually know they had verified. Even that we're going to be sending this email already set up, so till before they receive this, if you apply do not contact, then they can do that. But if you do not want to apply this do not contact at this stage, which is ideal, you have to because you want a verified email. But if you already have checkbox and does that, then you don't need to do this. Like on the form, if they check the form with a checkbox, then you don't need to do this. But idea will be that every time you're setting up the form, that you capture the lead, but do not contact back till they've kind of like verified, because you will send an email, that automatic email, this first email to them, till they verified, and then after that, then you shift them to the segment, or like the segment that we had in here. So everything is connected. In ideal world, you can carry on do literally endless stuff to the point of like when, what time, what kind of email this individual that we collecting interacted with our thing. So you can go like this literally for days now, and as you can see, we set it up this time hour, so you guys can see that function is available to us when we setting up automation, and you can basically do a lot of great stuff. So we will continue on this one once more on third part, and we will work on a little bit further, and then we will test, see how this kind of works on the form and on the page and everywhere else. And then of course, if I made a mistake setting things up, I can just literally always go in here, disconnect or delete things. Let's say I don't want this, I'll just delete and then restart. So you can build and destroy as you wish. To be honest, it's pretty nice to work and pretty nice to set up all this kind of different automations that you can run on the system. When you're done, you simply save, and you save and close, obviously, and close the builder, and yes, we have it. We save and close, and now you can see campaign statistics and stuff will show up in here when you kind of running that campaign. As previously, you can see now we have a little bit kind of overview what we got in here. You have your action queues, you have obviously email sending for that campaign, your condition and your segments in here, and then obviously your contacts. If the people signing up in there, you will be there, and many people will be in that contacts. So go ahead and play around with the segments, guys. It's pretty awesome, pretty good automation tool, and go play around and make sure you're setting them up. Just make sure you setting few up for, let's say, 5 days, 6 days type campaigns, and then obviously you can extend that for how long you really want to kind of run them. Yeah, whole idea is keep running, guys, some automation, and you can basically save yourself tons of money, tons of time. To run this automation is essential, guys. We have the tool, has the capabilities, and I highly recommend everyone who has it and run at least some. Doesn't matter if it didn't work first day and first time, guys. Just keep trying, and also any difficulties you have, just reach out to us so we can help you. And of course, we are here to support you so you can do this kind of stuff. So you can see the scheduled mails and everything else on your workflow, guys, and go ahead and try some campaigns. I hope you enjoyed the second part, and I hope you can see now the really like a little bit time saving elements of like setting up this kind of workflows and setting up this kind of emailing. You can have this running literally almost forever and perpetual kind of motion type of thing. And you could set up basically one form, but the campaign end up can split it to many different campaigns through this specific just one basically lead source. But of course, you can also change this totally. Instead of form, you can change it to the segments. So segment itself, you can automate just like same. Obviously, whole idea is do that through the form and as well as the segments, so you can have this dual automation going on. And uh, part three, we will kind of do the segment side of it. Take care and have a great day, guys. Once more, I do apologize. I was a little bit late, but it's better than late than never. And we end up doing the stream as well. And hopefully, I will feel much better tomorrow. And tomorrow, my mood's a little bit more upbeat. I do apologize. Sorry, I'm cutting short a little bit. I really can't sit, guys. It's just like pain, pretty useless on the back, and unfortunately, I'm suffering on that. But genuinely, I really love doing this stuff, guys. I'm not forgetting you guys just because I'm late a few hours, but I thank you for all of your support, all of your love, and as well as being there when I'm not there, guys. I really appreciate and thank you so much. Please go ahead, log in your system, launch some campaigns, launch some forms, build some pages, anything, anywhere that you're struggling, not working. You can always kind of like jump on one of the rooms and share us your screen and tell us what you're doing and see if we can help you straighten it up. And of course, I'm also your admin on your systems, and sometimes that you can send me a message. I will get in and fix stuff, guys. Well, kind of soon as I have some time, and we normally kind of pretty quick, and it's easier be in a room with you and look at it with you and do it with you. So sometimes it's helpful that I'm learning from you and you are learning from what we are doing. So it's literally learning exchange between me and you, and we are kind of building things and making things work together. That's the whole idea. So that being said, thank you once more watching this live session, and we will be back tomorrow, live session, hopefully in the exact same time as normal, on Thursday evening. That being said, as you know, we also have live rooms, and come and join us and join the conversation and see if you want to run some automation on us. Go away and try out some of these things. Take care, and I will speak to you all tomorrow once more.